Alright, we're going to start the council, which, as far as I can tell, is another choose your own adventure style kind of game, kind of like the old Telltale games, or like the horror games I've been playing. What are they called? I forget who does them, but like House of Ashes and the Quarry and that sort of thing. So we'll see how this one goes and what's up with it. Play. Sit here. France, 1792. It's a while ago.
Stop! You're not getting anywhere with this, Von Borchert.
You know, I kind of get the same feeling, my dear Sarah. Listen. Nothing. Not a sound. No one's coming to save you.
He's a dick,
That's
but I
what
like him.
you think. The Golden Order knows exactly where we are.
By the time your ridiculous secret society turns up, I'll be long gone. As for you, nothing will remain of your body.
If you touch a single hair on my mother's head, I'll skin you alive.
You know, Louis, I have no intention of beating your dear mother. There are more persuasive ways of making you talk.
Jerks.
You've stolen something from me that I intend to get back. Where have you hidden it?
Von Borchert, you can't sell that book on the black market anymore. This is finished.
We know you're planning on selling at one of Lord Mortimer's parties. All right? Just tell us who the buyer is and we can make a deal.
You've no idea of the trouble you've gotten yourselves into. Oh, but you will tell me where it's hidden. I can promise you that.
Stop annoying our host, Louis. Son, didn't what happened to you in Rome teach you anything?
Are we gonna
Just a
flashback?
few more minutes and my concoction will be ready.
Wish I knew what was going on.
With this, your bodies will dissolve in less than 4 hours. You'll see. It loosens tongues in no time.
I never understood that interrogations. Like, you tell them they're gonna
You
die
know,
in X amount of time. Why would
I
you
have
bother
to admit,
talking?
Mother, the only thing you've ever taught me is that damn motto of yours. Always remain rational. And open. I got it. I've opened our shackles.
Draw
Not
him
exactly
over here.
quiet.
I'll take care of him.
Von Borchert! Von Borchert! Listen. Let's make a deal. I'll tell you where the book is if you let my mother go free.
Oh, what are you playing at?
Don't worry, Mother.
You want to play the hero. Pity you're not in any position to do so. For the last time. Where is Al-Azif?
Let me do this. Trust me.
Act or trust her. I feel like my character would act well with trust her. Because he's also a mama's boy, clearly.
Be my guest, Mother.
Neat said there was a gun on the table.
Well done, Louis. You reacted perfectly.
Better if you shot him, probably.
How do you feel, Mother?
Couldn't be better. He's alive, so I can question him after we get back. Pity he's just a middleman. Means I haven't finished with this case.
Oh, I had a feeling you'd be running off on one of your adventures again, Mother. You know what? I'm warning you. This time, I'm coming with you.
No, even though you impress me more and more, I have to do this on my own.
Mother, you're no spring chicken anymore.
Come on,
The voice
let's
acting
go home.
is very
And don't forget to send our
up
men
and
to
down.
tend to Von Borchert.
so far. But 'tis what 'tis.
Well done, Mother. You just had to pick up Bob Burchard's trail on your own, didn't you? You ditched me in Paris with no explanation, and off you go to infiltrate one of the world-renowned receptions of this Lord Mortimer? And now he writes me to say that you've gone missing on his private island? Which, by the way, looks more like a big rock than a paradise island.
I don't know if the game's going to be
The least
horror-ish
you could do is
or
explain to me how he managed
just solving
to
a
lose
mystery.
you. In any case,
Or what exactly is going
it is
on,
time
but-
for you to stop all this, Mother. It no longer suits your age.
We shall see.
Well, I'm sure I'll find you once again,
don't know how long
slogging
each
through the
chapter
caves
takes.
beneath the island, searching for some long-lost mystical object that you just can't live without. I'm already hating this trip, and all I've done is think
Contrary
about
to
it.
what one may be able to imagine, it was not the host himself who invited me.
Well now, Duchess, we find ourselves both invited by Sir Holm.
Well, how very amusing. Perhaps we have some common interests, Your Eminence. Is this your first time at one of Lord Mortimer's legendary parties?
Oh no, we have been friends since long ago. But as I'm doing some business with Sir Holm, the invitation came from him.
Well, I simply can't wait for all the festivities to begin.
And you, good sir, what brings you here?
Personal reason looking for a mother or business? Obviously
Lord
business,
Mortimer
like everybody
asked me
else.
to join him. We have some business to take care of.
Oh, how mysterious. You adapt quickly, my son. You get along here like a fish in water. Would you believe that we are all here hoping to solve our personal issues? You'll see.
Right. I doubt that you came here to look for your mother, Your Eminence.
Anyway, consider yourself fortunate, young man, because there are many who dream of simply one day setting foot on this island, and only a very few ever make it. Indeed, I imagine this must be your first time here.
Didn't I already answer that?
And you, Duchess? You seem to be quite accustomed to things here. Am I right?
I do not think that one can ever get accustomed to what Lord Mortimer prepares for his guests. But you
Why are
are
you leaning
right.
forward
This is
so
not the
weird?
first time I've been on this wharf.
If you've come back again, I imagine you must find it to be of some interest.
Here, everything is possible if you make the right choices. It really is up to you whether you leave better off or not.
Please excuse me if you find me overly curious, young man. I did not mean to cause you any embarrassment. Come, Duchess. They are waiting for us.
We're moving, Monsieur de Richet, if you would like to join us.
I'm coming, Duchess. A cardinal? A duchess? I wonder if all the guests here are this prestigious. If I'd known, I would have gone for a better suit.
Are you all right?
It's got a migraine. It's fine. Parkinson's.
Mother? Oh shit, your hand!
So,
Okay, it's done.
did you put it in a safe place?
Yes. I made sure no one was following me. Don't worry, Sarah, no one's going to find it.
Are you absolutely sure?
I wonder how she got so
I'm
fucked up.
sure.
Right. Just one thing left to do.
No, Mother, no, don't!
What? Have you lost your mind?
There's no other way.
If you kill me, you won't find it.
That is the point, my dear. No one must ever put their hands on it again.
No. But I trusted you.
No, Sarah. Don't. No. No!
You can run if you want to, Sarah, but you will pay when you die.
That's too bad.
Hugh.
And you got the bloody nose, seeing the future and all that good stuff.
Louis, are you all right? What's going on?
Or is she dead?
Here, take this.
She's a zombie.
I'm sorry.
Keep it. Are you better?
I'm fine. Don't worry. It's getting late. Why don't you go on ahead and I'll catch up with you, okay?
Are you sure?
Yes! I'm sorry. I'm sure, yes.
Fine.
She's nice. We'll try to keep her alive.
I definitely have to find Mother quickly.
And see what's going down.
Am I going crazy or what? This can't be real. The Duchess arrived with me. What's happening to me, for God's sake? I absolutely need to find you, Mother.
I don't like that we turn with the mouse instead of properly.
Louis, during the trip, I had something I wanted to ask you, but we didn't happen to run into each other.
Yes, Duchess?
I'm not sure if you remember, but we've met before. At that time, you were of two minds as to your choice of career. Tell me, what have you been up to since?
Nice. I choose class. Diplomat Child Society, talented speaker. He avoids faux pas and he can convince those with whom he is talking without offending them. Politics is his field of predilection. Politics, etiquette, linguistics, conviction, diversion. Manipulation, occultism, erudition, sciences, subterfuges. The occultist is a master of deception, convinced of the importance of knowledge. He has acquired extensive expertise in science and the arts. Using others to achieve his own ends does not bother him. Or is the detective? Questioning, vigilance, psychology, agility, logic. The detective excels in investigation. He is trained to notice every detail in his surroundings as well as the people he questions. A hands-on man, he does not shy away from the direct approach. I didn't expect this, and this kind of thing makes me very happy. Are we a diplomat, an occultist, or a detective? That's the question. I think we're a detective. I like being a detective. Alright, can we just randomly choose all of them anyway? No, okay, well, I guess we can pick later and add more. Nice, I have skills. Okay, so I guess let's add 4 points to finish it off. Vigilance. Logic, of course, is important. I don't know if we want to spread our points around or fill them in. So we'll just make everything level 1 for now and see how that goes.
Well, over the last few years, I've solved a number of crime cases. Like the chauffeur d'Angers, for example. Thieves that tortured their victims with burning embers.
Charming. How did you catch them?
I told the most cowardly one that the others had given him up.
Ah, and I wager your thief suddenly started to talk.
You wouldn't believe it. He told us everything. The jobs, the stashes, the names of his partners. Couldn't shut him up.
I heard about that case, but I didn't know you were the one who solved it.
I'm flattered that the news made it across the channel. And you've got a darn good memory, Duchess.
Well, they say I have the memory of two people. But please, call me Emily.
Fine, Emily. Tell me, I was actually helped on that case by my mother. You wouldn't know her by any chance?
Wait, Louis. We've already met. You do remember me, don't you?
Found it all Solator? No, we'll
Please
talk to you.
excuse
It'll
me,
be
madam.
nice.
I'm sure we've met before, but I don't remember where.
I appreciate your honesty, even if it's not very flattering for me.
I imagine that with your beauty, madam, it's the first time a man hasn't remembered your face.
Well, I must say you make up for yourself rather elegantly.
Please stop torturing me. I'm completely at your mercy.
We're a good detective.
Where have we met?
4 years ago, in London,
No. Sorry, I don't remember.
in the office of William Pitt. Remember? No?
I'm so sorry, Emily, but I really don't remember you.
Let's drop it, Louis. It doesn't matter. Right, time to go to the manor.
Let's gather those most suggestive of the situation or discover them. Opportunities do not consume effort points. Just need to have it unlocked. That's pretty nice. So, Necklace, lips. Sure. Oh, I have to do both, okay.
I'm heading off. Don't get left behind.
I'm coming.
I don't know where we're going like this, Emily, but you're connected to my mother one way or another. And if I can believe my vision, you don't have much of a place in her heart.
I don't want to restart. Did I get any talents? Are we up in the map? Okay. A lot of stuff. Anything I play with?
Honey, the remedy of the gods. Must be an incredible view from up there. Impossible to set foot on the island without being seen from 300 meters away.
You just free door. Is there any more random stuff I can pick up?
Good evening, sir. May I ask your name, please?
Louis Moras de Richer.
Monsieur de Richer. Delighted to welcome you among us, sir. You must be Sarah de Richer's son. I must tell you we are doing our utmost to find your mother as quickly as possible.
I have an appointment with Lord Mortimer. Would you be so kind as to lead me to him?
Unfortunately, sir, I cannot. I don't know exactly where my master is. But rest assured, sir, everyone is waiting for you at the manor. Sir Holm insists on welcoming you in person. Since your mother went missing, everyone has been concerned about finding her.
Who is Sir Holm?
A close friend of Lord Mortimer's. Please, rest assured, sir, it won't take us long to find your revered mother. Indeed, we are searching the quays again because lights were seen at the wharf just last night.
Where we are now?
Indeed, sir. According to our information, lights were seen in the middle of the night, sir. After verification, none of the guests seem to have left the manor last night. We think that perhaps Sir's mother was here.
Criticism. Well, it's 0 effort points. Of course we're going
And
to pick that
did
one.
you find anything then?
We discovered a certain amount of damage, sir, on the wooden part of the wharf.
What type of damage?
Broken barrels, mainly. We'll do whatever is necessary to...
Do I need to know something about this man? Okay, so servants have vulnerability to
Could
question.
rapidly
Gotcha.
repair.
Gotcha.
But quite frankly, I can't imagine what Sir's mother would have been doing with them.
Yeah, we asked him
What
one
could
question and he
Mother
gave
be
us
doing with
a frick ton of
barrels?
information. So.
Nevertheless, our search of the wharf hasn't been entirely unsuccessful, though.
What do you mean?
We seem to have found an object that would appear to belong to Sir's mother. A handkerchief. The handkerchief is embroidered with the initials SDR. We came to the conclusion that they are the initials of Sir's mother, Sarah de Richer.
That
I
is
have
a
orders to
good
give it to Lord
piece of
Mortimer
logic.
as soon as I see him.
I know my mother. She's not the kind to go for a midnight stroll on the wharf for nothing. I've got to find out what the hell she was doing.
Probably summon a Cthulhu.
Where
or some
exactly
shit
did you
like that.
find the handkerchief?
On the landing dock, sir. The one you arrived by.
Give me the handkerchief. I'll personally show it to Lord Mortimer.
Well,
I've traveled hard for several days in order to get here.
Yes, but...
Invited by your master.
No, of course, but...
Because my mother went missing right under your nose.
Sir, please.
And having only just arrived, you refused to give me her personal belongings?
Of course not, sir. It was never my intention to contradict, sir. Here you are. I must return now. It is still much to prepare in order to welcome all the guests.
It is indeed your handkerchief, Mother. You must have come here for a specific reason. I need to know what it is. Let's think. What could she have been doing out here on this wharf?
And now we're gonna check and see what we find.
Looks like the barrel's been broken for quite some time.
See if there's more random stuff for me to click
Honey,
on.
I couldn't have hoped for better. Some rope. Apparently no one's touched it for a good long time.
I like the little blue dots that tell you what to click on.
A cache.
Okay, let's just pick up random people's money. So what's up?
Let's see what's hidden inside.
Difficulty 3.
Ah, one of the letters
Okay,
is
so that's
stamped
our
with the
for points
seal of the
difficulty.
order.
Gotcha.
Recognize your handwriting anywhere, Mother. But who is this Samuel Ritter d'Auchois? Who are you writing to? I don't recognize the name. Let's see what's inside this letter. So,
Dear Samuel, my stay on Lord Mortimer's island is going wonderfully well. As I find myself in such charming company, I plan to stay a few more weeks. Would you be so kind as to send me a gift that I'd like to give to our old friend Manuel Godoy? I would be most grateful. I have been told that he's going to join us here soon. I would like to mark the occasion. Thank you in advance. Yours devotedly, Sarah Faustine de Richer.
what is your game here, Mother? Secrets, always more secrets.
Game is
You
fucked.
never talk to anyone using language like this. Something's going on here. Who is this Samuel Ritter? And for crying out loud, who is this Manuel Godoy that you keep bringing up? Think. Godoy. Manuel Godoy. Why does that name sound so familiar?
I don't have politics, so I can't pick that one. Oh, okay.
I'm guessing he's a man of some importance. Spanish, I'd say. But just can't put a face to him. Well, hope we meet to talk about it soon, Mother. I don't know what you've gotten yourself into this time, but I'll bet you've got a lot to tell me.
Mama. Find you, Mama.
A lantern. Nothing special.
You say so, sir.
A sack of seeds. It's unopened. No one seems to have used it. Looks like a bar from an old gate. This miserable old bar has been broken fairly recently. The edges are still clean, and the tip is blackened. Without analysis to the contrary, I put my money on cannon powder.
Don't know why
This
we
might
need
just
it.
come in
Take it.
handy.
Shoved it up our ass, I guess. I don't know.
This chest might belong to Duchess Hillsborough.
We're supposed to go up to the manor, but we can go look for more clues. Clues are important to a detective, which we are. Use the bar to open the gate because we're assholes. What's wrong with breaking into the private property?
It's locked. I'll never get it open barehanded.
It's a good thing you have a bar. Let's just destroy the man's private property. That's fine.
Clearly, I'm not much for manual labor. Let's see if I can get it open another way.
Be stuck in we're jackasses.
There we are.
Get ourselves kicked off the island. We'll just restore the effort points now. My guy's putting in so much effort breaking and entering.
This looks like a pistol case, but it's empty. I don't know if this has anything to do with you, Mother, but if it does, at least now you're armed.
Well, if your little
Just
random
like in my
visions
vision.
to be believed. Yeah.
And none of it's telling me anything useful.
Yeah, we broke and entered for no reason, basically.
This wharf is used as storage for a lot of barrels. Uh-huh. What have we here? It's cannon powder.
Don't know science because we're
It's
not an
unusable.
occultist.
I don't know what the person who left this barrel like this had in mind, but it's a waste. Apparently, someone on this island has gone through a whole lot of trouble to... Amber crystals.
Becca him off, but I guess somebody went through a lot of trouble to give themselves a gun. Like my mother, probably.
A wooden floorboard. Judging by the splinters of the wood, this floorboard has been ripped up. Yet it was in decent condition. I wonder why someone ripped it up. What's the point of doing this? Judging by the splinters of the wood, this floorboard has been ripped up.
Same thing.
Yet it was in decent condition. I wonder why someone ripped it up. What's
Why
the
you
point
asked
of
the same
doing
question
this?
twice? Just let me.
Probably comes from this part of the wharf. The wood is slightly eaten away, of course, but it still would have been fine if it weren't smashed.
All the clues are coming together clearly.
Great. Honey.
Honey. Our man likes his honey. I guess that's it. We'll go up. Hello.
Latin inscription. Annesis, mi fili quantilia produncia mundus ergatio.
You don't know nothing. I don't know Latin, so good luck. Hopefully we found all the clues.
How did Mortimer manage to build his manor at the top of a rocky outcrop?
A lot of money, I imagine he's probably rich. This fancy doors.
Impressive.
Ah, my son. I was looking for you.
What can I do for you, Your Eminence?
I wanted to ask you. You are the son of Sara de Riche, aren't you? You see, your mother and I were supposed to meet here on this very spot. I was supposed to hand her a very important envelope. But I haven't seen her.
If only Mother had told me why she was coming here. Anyway, I ought to take the envelope. It might have something to do with her disappearance. Listen, if it will help, you can always give it to me.
During confrontation, you have to go through several steps while being as persuasive as possible. Confrontations have consequences on the rest of the story, so don't hesitate to use your skills. So I guess if we were a diplomat, this would be easier, but we're a detective, so we're probably going to be a bit of an
Bear
asshole.
that in mind. I'd rather deal with her directly. Don't take it personally. Would you happen to know if your mother has arrived yet?
Certainly, Your Eminence. Mother got here some time ago. I was hoping to find her when I arrived, but given the hour, she must be asleep by now.
Right. I shall see her tomorrow then.
By the way, Your Eminence, I wasn't aware you knew my mother.
Ah, if you only knew, my son. I hold your mother in the highest regard. She has rendered great service to the church, and her help is invaluable. I hope that you will follow in her footsteps.
If only she had told me where she was headed.
Nonetheless, our exchanges have always been discreet, and I should like them to remain as such. If your mother wishes to speak to you about us one day, I will not mind if she does so.
That is very commendable. But since we work together on a daily basis, it's surely just an oversight.
Most certainly. You said you work together. What do you do exactly?
I can't use either of these skills. Do we just be bluntly honest, or do we do... I mean, I don't think he would like that.
My mother and I belong to the same secret organization, the Golden Order, which I joined a few years ago. Mother trained me, and I assist in her research. In other words, you can trust me.
My child, you are telling a perfect stranger that you and your mother work for a secret society. It would seem that discretion is not one of your specialities, my son. You will understand that it does not encourage me to put my trust in you.
Shit! All the same, it bothers me to see you in a quandary, Your Eminence. Is there any other solution? Look, if it's of any help, you can always leave your envelope with me and I'll give it to her as soon as I see her.
I hesitate. Up till now, we have always dealt with her in person, and that has always been successful. Do you think I should give it to you?
Obviously I do. We'll use our
Only
points.
you know that, Your Eminence.
Each person you meet on the island has their own personality, which makes them vulnerable to certain skills and immune to others. Exploiting the personality is crucial to achieve your personal goals. Skills used against immunities will not succeed and leave you exhausted. Meanwhile, exploited vulnerabilities will give you one back.
If you're asking me if you can trust me, or if I can keep a secret, I would answer yes, absolutely.
I understand.
In truth, it all depends on the nature of the contents of your letter.
It is a list of names.
This list must be of extreme importance.
Ah, if only you knew. It's a list of people that your mother must help. Listen to me, my child. If I give you the letter, can you promise me before God that no one other than
See, I'm so tempted to go back and restart and make it perfect and change my class and all this stuff. Because I want to be a diplomat just to see what other options I get. Best convince the person you're talking to pick giving a positive answer. If you give a bad answer, the step will repeat itself until either you give a right answer one or you have no blunders left. Okay, so we still have 2 blunders left, so we can fuck up twice and we're fine.
I swear by the Almighty God to honor the promise that no one but my mother shall cast her gaze upon your letter.
Good. Listen, let's stop there. I'm going to tell you a secret, Monsieur Pucci. Your mother and I are organizing the escape of a large number of French priests who face a massacre organized by the accursed Republican tribunals. The church is literally being bled like a beast. Without your mother, hundreds of men of the cloth would have gone to the guillotine. She has made the services of your order available to us by organizing the priests' safe passage across the borders. Even if she does not share all our convictions, she always provided assistance. Young man, you can be proud to be her son.
Oh, thank you,
Be
Mr.
it only for
Mr.
her sake.
Cardinal.
Always respect your name. Here,
No problem.
the letter I spoke of. It includes a list of about 15 names ready for departure. Be quick. Remember to tell Sarah when you see her that time is short.
Well played. I'll decide later when I'm alone whether to look at what it contains.
I mean, I think he's being honest. We probably won't do that. Don't know how to infect her, but she don't hesitate to look for them. Split up and look for clues, okay. Next time, I guess we'll save this part for now, I guess. It's interesting. I'm not sure if I'm happy with my choice as detective. I mean, I am, but there's, you know, clearly options. And the OCD takes over slightly. So, GG's for now.